Hey all, Russ here, RVerTV. Welcome. Check it out. We're in Quartzsite out in the Dusty Nugget. Thought we'd do a little a roundabout on the off-road trails. Gonna head down to Tyson Wells eventually. Thought we'd take a little scenic tour. This is Tyson Street in the state trust land out here. We'll cut through. Gonna truck out north a little bit. There's a place called Scott's Ledwell. Check that, then we'll cruise back through towards town. This is state land here. You can camp here for up to 2 weeks. There is a fee. You got to get the permit online. We're getting super close to the big shows now, so the Rockin' Gem's going, but the big tent starts in a little less than 2 weeks. Couple doggies out and enjoying their walk in the desert. There's actually 2 golf courses out here, country clubs. The old rock and chip. A lot of people come out here and play golf. Desert golf. Unbelievable. Okay, right up here you'll see a little gate that ends the camping for the state land. Then the rest is BLM, which is all day use out here. You can't camp past this place right here, this little gate. Here's one of the golf courses here. See a few cars out. They got little holes with flags and whatnot. It's fun. There's a couple of them. Should be another one right up here off to the left. Yep, I see the sign. They call it Greasewood Country Club. How fitting. All right, let's head out for that Scottswell. Here we go. We're actually going to cut across Tyson Wash. When you see all the heavy rains and the flooding that goes through Quartzsite and Wash picks it up, this is where it disperses out here in the desert. It is just a massive area. The water will dissipate out here. Protects Quartzsite. Gonna cut through here. A lot of wildlife out here. That's part of what Scott's lead well is for wildlife. Real thick gravel can turn into a raging river and then just goes away. Pretty cool, huh? This is what it's like, you know, off-roading around town. Nice having the old Dusty Nugget. It's a Kawasaki Mule Pro. It's getting old, but like me, it's still running. And that Scott's well should be right up here. Look how dry everything is. We've had 0 rain for months and months. Everything is just bone dry. Okay, here's a little corral. Well, heck, let's walk around a little bit. They used to run cattle out here, like open range, watering troughs for burros, deer. Now Kim Scott, owner of Tyson Wells, part of the Scott family, they added a new trough, watering trough. We got to find it. He said there's a sign out here. We'll find it. There's one of the old concrete troughs in there. But fence is still up. Looks like old railroad ties, huh? Big old thick lumber. You can't buy that stuff anymore. There it is, Dusty Nugget. I had to do a little service work on it this year. Tires, oil change, all the lube. Needs a tune-up. Starts a little rough. These are the old water wells. Fish and Game runs this out here, I think. They got the old well all covered up. And all the bullet holes in the metal one. This is day use. You can't camp out here. Okay, I think over there somewhere will be that new trough. We'll find it. We'll go back, get the buggy, find it. Pretty day. A little chilly in the 60s. Getting some winds, just like the ones that are hitting California. We get them here too, but nothing like what they're getting. Someone's had a little fire here. Go ahead and check those tanks. Long ways to get concrete back in here, isn't it? There are hundreds and hundreds of miles of trails around Quartzsite. You can go a long, long ways. Pretty big corral, isn't it? But there's been all kinds of stuff going out here in the desert forever. A lot of mining, you know, north of here is a huge, massive gold mine. A few miles up. I see that sign that's on the other side of these tanks. We'll drive over there before we head out. Outdoor access for all the critters out here. Look at that, Tyson Wells a sponsor. Fish and Game, you know, there's other sponsors to it. I think they did this last year. But they dug piping in and it feeds groundwater in here. And then the wildlife can go down in there and drink. There's water in there now. Looks like they got pipe floating on it. Keep it from evaporating. 2023, pretty cool, huh? Helps the wildlife survive in the desert. A lot of people don't know or see this kind of stuff. All right, let's keep on trucking. Alright, here's the gate, cattle guard gate. This is Highway 95. Busy highway. We've driven on this thing a few hundred times or more. Alright, see the power lines here? There's a dirt road that follows them. We can take it all the way back to town. I thought we'd go down to High Jolly maybe and then we'll cut through. We'll pick up on the Peace Trail and then head back into town. But that'll take you clear out to Plamosa Road if you kept going north. Okay, here we go. Made it. This is High Jolly Dispersed Camp area. We'll cut through here and pick up the Peace Trail. It's on the back side of the campground here. But you can camp here 14 days free. This one here is so popular, it'll be packed. About another week, I'll do another drive-through out here in about a week or so, and you'll just see this place explodes with rigs. A lot of vendors, people that work for vendors, they stay here during the big shows. It's close to town, that's why. It's probably the closest. But you see everything from big fancy motorhomes to tents, school buses, trailers, fifth wheels. Everyone enjoys the desert like this. Alright, we're almost through it. On the back side here, we'll cut over on a trail. Takes us right over to the Arizona Peace Trail. If you ever wondered what it was like to camp in the desert, this is it. Find your little flat spot and park. Alright, there should be a marker right here. That marker off to the left. That marks the end of the camping area, and now it turns all day use. No more camping past here. Alright, let's go find that Peace Trail. Alright, here's your Peace Trail. This is actually a county road. Unmaintained, but it's a county road. La Paz County. And Arizona Peace Trail, 700 miles. You can go a big loop, clear up around Havasu, Kingman, all the way back down to Yuma. It's huge. A lot of people do that. Kind of a rough road getting out here. A lot of people camp out this way, especially this time of year in January. See small groups, vans, buses. They come out. We're almost back into town, believe it or not. Few small washes here we got to cut through. Heavy rains, all these little washes will run. So if you're camping out this way, make sure you're not down inside one of those. All right, right up here I'll show you. Okay, give you an idea where we're at. Right there's Plymouth Avenue, Town Park. The little RC airport's across the street. So we just snuck right back in to town here. Right there's your park. Pretty cool, huh? Made it. Yay. Now right off to the right are the water tanks and the 1,200-year-old tree, the ancient Arizona tree. And give you a little perspective, right here is Arizona Sun RV Resort right there, right across the street. There's the RV park. And we're right back in town. Yay. See the water tanks? Right off to the right behind those tanks is that 1,200-year-old tree. Alright, well, let's think about this. Alright, let's cut across town. I need to go down to Tyson Wells, but we'll take the long scenic tour. This is the RVerTV off-road scenic tour today. Something like that, anyway. Hey, as long as we're having fun, right? Heck yeah. Alright, let's cut down the main street. Town's getting busy. It's 2025, January. Once Rock and Gem show ends on the 12th, then all the preparations go kick in high gear for the big tent. Here's all the food stores. You can see the RV park starting to fill up. Just everything's getting busier. For more information on my travels and the stuff going around Quartzsite, be sure to check out the website, RVerTV.tv. Sign up for free newsletter, pictures, puzzles, got merch, all kinds of cool stuff. Once again, it's RVerTV.tv, and I appreciate it. Off to the left is Quartzsite Visitor Center, Chamber of Commerce, also my friends Kurt and Kendra, Arizona Sunset Sheds, which they are hosting the High Jolly Parade. RVerTV and Sunny Cruise and the Rat Rod's going to be in there. Be sure to come down and say howdy That's the 11th, Saturday morning, 10 o'clock I think it starts. Get down there early. Actually, it's up here on Moon Mountain this year. They changed the route. We're going to drive right past Moon Mountain. Also up here to the right's Gus and Rose. Solar bills, good people. You need solar. Be sure to stop in and say hi to Gus. Alright, this next street, see the brown sign, all that? Off to the right, this is Moon Mountain, that big pavilion thing on the right. That's where the parade ends. So right there on Moon Mountain. High Jolly Parade, January 11th. We're gonna have the rat rod going through there. I heard rumors there'll be a camel on top of the car. We'll see. Well, let's see. Oh, I've had a request. Let's make a quick stop. The High Jolly Tomb. It's right up here. I've shown it many times, but we'll show it again for the new people, new to the channel. Just past this bar and grill. This is actually the downtown area. Okay, let's make a quick stop. Hundreds of thousands of people stop here every year. This is on the National Register of Historic Places. I think they put this up in the 30s. This is the Quartzsite Cemetery, High Jolly Cemetery. Huge history. I know High Jolly, old camel driver. That's where all the camel stuff comes from around Quartzsite. That old silent movie star Buck Connors is buried down here. A lot of these graves date back in 1800s. But here's the tomb of High Jolly. There are literally millions of pictures, selfies. This is a huge attraction for Quartzsite. A lot of people stop by car. You don't have to have an RV. Right off the interstate, Interstate 10. Anyway, there it is. Hope that answers the question. Alright, we'll cut over back on the backside around Q Mountain and head back to Tyson Wells. Look at that. Dusty Nugget is dusty. It is dry as a bone here in the desert. It's cold in the mornings. I mean, it's down in the 40s every night. So you got to bundle up. But during the day, we've just been blessed. High 50s, low 60s. And for about an hour or two, if you're in the direct sun, it's really warm. One of the warmest winters I can remember around here. But we definitely need some rain. I'm sure we'll get some. Alright, downtown district. Downtown Quartzsite. Big blue buildings, tire shop on the right. We'll cut across the freeway. Straight on, that's the old main event property. That used to be the big attraction in Quartzsite back in the 70s and stuff. They used to have Ferris wheels. camels, balloons, big hot air balloons. All those days are long gone now. Instead of going down Keefe to Tyson Wells, we'll take the dirt route. Gonna go straight, pick up some trails, cut over by Keefe Mountain. Ooh, we'll stop at the Intaglios. Heck yeah. There's actually an Indian restaurant open 24 hours a day now, right there. That's new. So if you like Indian food, there you go. They cater a lot of the truckers and stuff. Alright, back in here is Desert Gardens RV Park. Mobile home park, whatever you want to call it. Then right up here to the right, we're going to cut off on some trails. This fenced area off to the left is the Quartzsite Intaglios. These are cool. There's Keefe Mountain. Alright, let's get out of this buggy, take a little walk. There's a set of Intaglios going out towards Bouse called the Bouse Fisherman Intaglios. Over in Blythe there's some. A lot of them been destroyed. At least they're saving a few. But these right here behind Quartzsite, behind Desert Gardens, they're all fenced and protected. There's a fish, spear, arrow. It absolutely amazes me. The date of these are, some say a few hundred to thousands of years old. No one really knows. They hold their shape. There's no vegetation that grows in them. It's kind of weird. Maybe aliens, who knows? Aliens came to Quartzsite. Anyway, they're out here for everyone to enjoy. They're fenced and protected, and hopefully they stay that way for a very long time. But there's spears, and now this arrow here, the point of it, some guy wrote a book on this. This arrow points straight towards the ones over in Bouse. As a crow flies. See the point of the arrow? Right there. If you look straight across over there, that's supposedly where the Bouse Fishermen Intaglios are. Over along that mountain range. Now, how would they do that without seeing it from the air? That's what I want to know. Fun little trip, this morning. The whole thing took, less than 2 hours. Not bad. We did a few miles in the desert. Don't forget, Saturday the 11th, High Jolly Parade. RVerTV will be there, so Sonny in his rat rod car. Hope to see you there. Talk soon.